it's new hero time for Marvel Strike Force. We've got a bit of a divisive character here, and one that's funny for quite a few reasons. Everyone seems to find it quite funny when I say their name, which I will say in a moment. Personally, I'm glad that we didn't get this version from the comics, because this is just the stuff of nightmares, and the one we've got in-game does certainly look pretty nice. So it is Squirrel Girl that we will be checking out. Usual first impressions. We'll have a look at our stats that are all punched into the spreadsheet. We'll check out our abilities. I'll tell you which ones I would max out. We'll then show off our animations. We'll have some gameplay, and later on tonight we'll hopefully have some Young Avengers gameplay as well for a pretty jacked up team. So that should be pretty fun there. So let's jump in. We'll check out the stats first here. So we start off with the health here, exceptionally high health pool, over 200,000, which is at the moment close to 80,000 power, but 200,000 health, that takes her in at an A rating. Damage is definitely on the higher side, that's up at a B. Armour is way down at an F, so that's exceptionally low there, but her high health pool and the fact she's got Drain will help offset that there. You've got Focus, exceptionally high. This is a stat that seems to be subject to power creep. With most new heroes, it's just creeping up more and more. So this is an A rating, potentially even an A+. Resistance is an A rating as well, so that's really high. And then for speed, she's certainly pretty zippy. She's sitting at 120, which is an A rating as well. So stat-wise, with the exception of the armour, which again, her Drain and her high health pool helps negate, she certainly does actually pretty nice there. So let's have a look at the abilities now. First ability I have here then, this is the basic, which is Kick Butt. So you attack and primary target 300% damage, and then you attack the enemy with the most speed bar for 210% damage. You're applying a fence down, so when they're just about to get their turn, you're applying that, which is nice, and you ignore taunt and stealth. It's a new mechanic which I like to see them do, but it's one that it's going to be wildly inconsistent. It all really depends who's about to get their turn next. Is it a support character, and is it a character that's going to put out a lot of damage? So really very random this one now. Maxed out, you're getting 60% damage to primary, and you're always applying that offence down to the enemy with the highest speed bar. So I would say this is one that's actually worth maxing out. It's mainly for that offence down, getting it guaranteed. Now, next move, pretty awesome. This one is Eat Nuts. So heal all young Avenger allies that are under 50% health for 15% of the character's max health. So let's think, what would that be? 200,000 health, that would be 30,000. And then you're healing all allies for an additional 15% of this character's max health. So again, that will double dip on the Young Avengers. So that would be 60,000 you're healing them for on a free turn cooldown. Pretty nice. You're then clearing all negative effects from all allies, a team-wide cleanse on a free turn cooldown's pretty powerful as well. And then you're calling the ally with the highest damage to attack the enemy target as well. So that's nice there. We then have Squirrel Army. This one here you'll be using turn number 2 when looking at the cooldowns on it. So you attack all enemies for 210% damage, apply bleed and another offence down there. That's actually nice on everyone, and this attack cannot miss. Now maxed out you're doing 50% damage. Due to the fact you're doing it to everyone, this could be worthwhile actually maxing out if you're going hard on the Young Avengers team. Now actually, when I think about it, for the special, I didn't say if you should go for the tier 4 with that. Now maxed out, you're clearing all negative effects from all allies, so for that reason I would definitely go for that one there. Now let's just have a look at the passive. This is Unbeatable. When a Young Avenger ally drops below 50% health, then you're applying defense up to that ally and you fill this character's speed bar by 30%, and that will mean that her speed bar will fill up relatively often, which means she then gets that special which has all the healing on it. What was it, around about 60,000 we calculated it at? So they should have really some pretty decent survivability. And also with this, you gain 20% drain, and then Young Avenger allies gain 20% drain as well. You then get an additional max health. So imagine with America Chavez, I was trying to think of her name for a second there, with her, the health pool on these characters should be pretty huge. Now you'll be filling the speed bar by 20%. If you do actually max this out, you get an additional 10% drain, and Young Avengers get an additional 10% drain as well. So again, if you're going hard on this team, this would be worthwhile. It's really going to make them really pretty durable. But that's all the abilities there, so let's jump in now and we'll actually check out the animations. So we're back over the other side for the animations here. I've not actually seen these yet, so let's see. Hopefully they'll be pretty amusing. So starting off with the special here. Let's see what this looks like. Just going to throw nuts in there. Yeah. It's a bit underwhelming, that one, the animation on it. I wonder if there's more nuts depending on more characters, but That didn't look too great, to be honest, that one. So we'll go for the basic next a few times, see if we can get a different animation, and then we'll finish up with the ultimate, because the ultimate would take everyone out, and I don't want to take them all out yet. So we'll need them in the nuts. That's nice. Throwing the squirrel. Throwing Tippy Toe, I believe that is. Tippy Toe, let's go. If you played Marvel Heroes Omega, you used to hear that all the time. So basic once again. Punch this time. Run a knee in the nuts. And there's Tippy Toe going once again. I really wish you did say the whole line from Marvel Heroes, that would be awesome. We'll go for the basic one more time, because characters do have 2 to 3 animations really on their basics. Let's see. There's me again. Tippy Toe. We'll do it one more time actually after this, and then we'll go for the ultimate. There will still be one character remaining after doing this. There we go. And then let's see what this final animation's like. This one here, firing out loads of squirrels. This really does take me back to Marvel Heroes. She really was pretty fun in it. Just running about the screen firing squirrels. Squirrels even everywhere. Let's see what we've got. Yeah, that's awesome. That's good. That's nice. I do like that. But that's all the animations. Little fist bump as well there. So let's now actually go in. We'll do a Nexus stage, one of the later ones, Chapter 8, with a Young Avengers team. And we'll see how we got on with them. So this is the team we'll be using here. You've only got 4 Young Avengers characters, so I reckon the best one for the 5th slot at the moment would be Captain Marvel. She can fit in the Kree team and a few other teams, but she's going to work really nice here being a hero brawler as well. So let's dive in. So here we go. I really am curious how they will do before the end of the match health-wise, because they've got a whole lot of sustain going here. Let's potentially take out Ultimate's turn number 1 here. Not quite, but close to it there. You don't have the drain on Captain Marvel, but she's got her own health regen there, which is pretty nice. Now let's see. There's not going to be any point going for that at this point. So let's just fire this off. So you're getting a double attack, and then you're getting a third attack and away. And then let's see who we've got. Yep, Royal Guard at the back there, so let's put the immunity up. Drain is just a relatively small amount there. Need to look into that. It really was a small amount. It was multiple ticks, must have been for each character. Let's go for this one here. Let's see how the drain works. 50,000 hit, and you're getting the 10,000 there. That seems right. That's your 20%. And then we've got this attack hitting numerous characters, so let's see. It goes by so quick. To be honest, it's hard to really look at it. I need to look it back and pause it, but hopefully it all is working okay there. So health-wise, they're all looking nice, and in a moment, you've got the heal as well if you actually need it. So definitely from a sustain perspective, I can see them doing well. Wonder how they'll actually do in raids. Let's go for this here. I was thinking of dropping Squirrel Girl in alongside the free symbiotes. I'm not sure who I would use for the 5th slot, but I was actually thinking of doing that. Let's go for the slow on Minerva. Don't have to worry too much about tactics here due to the team power. We are absolutely smashing them. We'll show off this team as well later on in some tier 8 blitz. We'll go up against your Asgardians and S.H.I.E.L.D. and X-Men, just whoever we can find, and we'll see how well their sustain actually does. Some characters have got so much burst, Guardians and so on, if we go up against them they've got so much burst, I don't think the drain's going to help too much. But time will tell. Be interesting to try it out anyway. Let's just go for this. Don't really need it, but I'm doing it. Yeah, the animation's really bad on that one. That looks pretty awful, to be honest. Slight jump forward in the footage here. I got a phone call, unfortunately. But let's just finish up here. So look at that health. That's what I was really wanting to see. How they done. I think we got full health at the end there. Admittedly, it wasn't the hardest levels, but even still, that's pretty nice. So tune in later for some tier 8 blitz with the Young Avengers team, and hopefully we'll kick some more nuts and butts.